What's going on, everybody? I am back with another Prizepicks MLB player props video. This one going to be breaking it down, giving you guys 5 picks to get you winning some money over here on Prizepicks. As always, if you haven't checked out Prizepicks, would highly recommend you check them out. It is a player props website and app where you can win money off of picking the over and under on things like player strikeouts, first inning runs allowed, pitching outs, pitcher fantasy score, pitches thrown, hitter fantasy score, etc. Go ahead and use that promo code KJK DFS. Receive an instant match deposit up to $100 on your first deposit today. Again, that is code KJK DFS. Go to lock that in, get that free money offer. Start winning some money over here on Prizepicks today with these picks, guys. And if you are going to be very serious, I do offer premium content packages for DraftKings, FanDuel, Prizepicks, Super Draft, any of the above. If you play any of that and you're looking to get really serious, you want direct access to me, the Discord, ask me questions, get all my core plays and all of my tools. Check that out. That's linked below in the description, patreon.com/KJK_DFS. And if you enjoy the content, it would be greatly appreciated if you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. Like goal on all these videos is going to be 200 likes, so if you help me out with that, that would be awesome. And let's talk about it. We got 5 picks. We got a large slate today, so plenty of options to choose from. We got baseball throughout the day, baseball throughout the night, and we're going to be kicking it off with the day games. And the first game I want to talk about is going to be the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Tampa Bay Rays, and I want to be targeting Shane McClanahan, who is a 188 favorite in the Trop. It's one of the best pitching environments in baseball. Go ahead and put up the diagram here as far as Tampa Bay is concerned. Tropicana Field. A lot of red going on out there as far as the hitting environment, but for pitching, it is fantastic. So always love targeting pitchers in the Trop, and Shane McClanahan is a fantastic pitcher. You're looking at his stuff across the board. He comes in with a 3.11 Sierra, a 30.1% K rate, 15.4% swinging strike rate with a 29.8% K rate to righties, and a 31.6% K rate to lefties. Just elite stuff across the board. Like I said, one of the best pitching environments you could ask for. Not the best matchup in the Cardinals, but with that being said, I think his stuff just outweighs their stuff as far as, pitcher beats batter. The Cardinals only have a 2.96 implied total. Shane McClanahan is a 188 favorite, expect to get the win. Everything matching up for him to have a good game here, and I want to be targeting the over 40.5 pitcher fantasy score for Shane McClanahan. I expect him to go 6+ innings, allow 300 runs or less, get the win, rack up some Ks along the way. Those are all things that we're looking when we're targeting our pitcher fantasy score. And then when you're looking at his recent form, as far as how he's been, as of late, fantastic. I mean, you look at the last few outings, 8 strikeouts over 6 innings pitched, 2 earned runs, 7 strikeouts over 6 innings pitched, 1 earned run, 9 strikeouts, 6 innings pitched, 0 earned runs, 7 innings pitched, 7 innings pitched with 1 earned run, 0 earned runs, and then you look at the strikeouts in these games, 11 and 7. So he has gone 6+ in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight games. That's what you're looking for out of the pitcher fantasy score. You want the 6+ innings, 3 earned runs or less. That gets you the 4 points for the quality start. If he exits the game after pitching 5 innings or more, he's going to get the win if his team's ahead and they maintain that lead. And then, obviously, any strikeouts along the way, you're looking for him to go deep into the ball game, get those strikeouts, all the above. McClanahan offers all of that, and he is a favorite in one of the best pitching environments. I like the over pitcher fantasy score for him as a 188 favorite. Pick number 1 in the video. Pick number 2, we got another fantastic pitcher in Corbin Burnes taking on the Philadelphia Phillies tonight. He comes in as a 172 favorite. Another absolute elite arm. You look at his stuff across the board. I mean, top stuff on the slate. He comes in with a 2.62 Sierra, 34.4% K rate overall with a 16.6% swinging strike rate. Only gives up a 27.1% hard contact rate with a 284 slugging to righties and a 298 slugging to lefties. And then you look at the K stuff. I mean, it's just phenomenal. 34+% K rate to both sides of the plate. Just can't do much better. We targeted him last time out, and unfortunately he let us down, but I think this is a great bounce-back spot for him to go out there, have a really good outing against a Phillies squad that does offer quite a few strikeouts. He is a 172 favorite. Once again, the pitch count's way up for him. Similar to what we talked about with McClanahan. McClanahan's right on 90 pitches. Same thing for Corbin Burnes. He's been 90+ every single time out. 105, 99, 99, 95. You look at the innings pitched. He got blown up last time, like I said, unfortunately, so he didn't make it too deep into that ball game. But then you look at the outings before, 7, 6, 7, 6, 6, 7. I mean, the last time he didn't go 6+ innings was last time, and I think that was the second time on the year. The only time he didn't before was the first outing when he wasn't fully stretched out. So that just goes to show you the consistency. Unfortunately, he let us down last time, but I'm not going to let that worry me whatsoever. This guy's got elite stuff. Once again, I expect him to go 6+, get the win, all these stuff above. And then when you look at the Philadelphia Phillies lineup up and down as far as the strikeout rates are concerned, lots of strikeouts to be had as well. Starting from the bottom up with Moniak, 40%, 25, 24, 16, 22, 21, 19, 26, and 27. So a lot of guys in there with the mid to upper 20s. We have a 40% guy at the bottom of the order with Mickey Moniak. So Should have plenty of strikeouts. Should get the win here as a 172 favorite. Should go deep into the ballgame. Once again, going to be targeting the over 40.5 pitcher fantasy score for him. Corbin Burns, pick number 2 on the video. Pick number 3, we're going to be heading on down to the San Francisco Giants, taking on the Colorado Rockies and targeting Logan Webb. Probably the biggest head-scratcher line on the slate for me. Like, I feel like this is a lock. I will say, the only thing is his recent form has not been the greatest. You look at his numbers and then you look at the results. The results have not been the greatest. So, I mean, 4 earned runs last time against Miami, 3-2, 3-1. Has not had the best of outings as of late. But you look at the underlying metrics, really, really good stuff. He's in San Francisco, which is one of the best pitching environments in baseball. His opponent only has a 2.93 implied run total. He's a 272 favorite. The pitch count is way up for him as well. Looking at how deep he's been going into the ball games, you can see 87 last time out, 4 earned runs, though really didn't have the best outing, so he kind of got pulled. 100, 92, 97, 95. So he's going to be up there in the mid-90s, expecting to pitch deep, expecting to be able to rack up some strikeouts. And it just pitch efficiently, go 6+ innings in this one. And when you look at his numbers, I mean, he's really good. I know recently he's been struggling, but I mean, over a 214 innings pitch sample size the last 2 years. We have a 24.7% K rate overall with a 26.7% hard contact rate. He has really good ground ball, fly ball stuff. Only a 304 slugging given up to righties and a 388 slugging given up to lefties. He does struggle more so against left-handed hitting, I will say, so we do prefer to target him against right-handed heavy lineups, if at all possible. And when you're looking at the Rockies lineup, there's a lot of righties in here. They only have 1-2 lefties. I mean, only Blackman and McMahon. The rest of this projected lineup is all right-handed hitters, which is massive when you're looking at his splits. He has a 27.9% K rate to righties. He dips down to a 21% K rate to lefties, and he gives up a 388 slugging to those lefties instead of only a 304 slugging to righties. So everything matching up for him here, man. Ballpark, opponent. Once again, I will pull up the ballpark as far as San Francisco is concerned. For those of you that are not aware, San Francisco, Oracle Park, lots of red going on. Not the best hitting environment. It does have some deep alleys, so the doubles in the gap play, you know, quote-unquote friendly, but you really got to drive it out there to get it into that gap. So Oracle Park, always a ballpark that I'm looking to target when it comes to pitchers. 272 favorite, and then to top things off, his line, only 30.5 as a massive 272 favorite, only a 2.93 implied total for the other team. He's stretched out, like I said. Almost seems too good to be true. So, I mean, I'll be taking the over 30.5 pitcher fantasy score for Logan Webb, no doubt. I know the recent form hasn't been the best, but you look at the Vegas lines, you look at the ballpark, you look at the form overall, and then you look at the splits as far as the righty on lefty in the matchup here. You really can't ask for much more. So, Logan Webb, I think one of my favorite picks on the slate. I like the over 30.5 pitcher fantasy score for him. Pick number 3 on the video. Pick number 4. We're going to be going down to the Atlanta Braves, taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates, and we're going to be picking on the Pittsburgh Pirates again, as we have been all season long, because they've been dreadful. They have a 3.09 implied total. They're taking on Max Fried. We will be targeting Max Fried. You're looking at this Pittsburgh lineup up and down as far as their strikeout stuff's concerned, and their overall ability to hit. Just, I mean, they're not the best lineup. Starting from the bottom up with Swaggerty, we only have a 3 at-bat sample size with him. He hasn't struck out yet, so keep that kind of in mind. That's a very limited sample size, but then you go up from the top up, or the bottom up. Heineman 15%, 30%, 16, 26, 31, 22, 21, 17. So there are a nice amount of strikeouts in there. Max Fried comes in as a massive 275 favorite. And then when you're looking at the stuff that he displays, I mean, really good across the board as far as the ground ball, fly ball stuff's concerned. He's really good. He's a 23.2% K rate overall, 22.4% K rate against righties, and a 25.8% K rate against lefties. So he doesn't have the highest of K stuff, but the command, the hard contact, the ability to command the strike zone without giving up too many walks. He's got every single thing you could ask for outside of the elite strikeout stuff. And luckily for him, he gets a pretty nice K-boost matchup taking on this Pittsburgh Pirates team. So Max Fried, another guy that I want to be targeting. They have bumped his pitcher fantasy score up a little bit over here on Prizepicks, but I just don't care. I think he kind of goes on cruise control, has a good game. I like the over 39.5 pitcher fantasy score for him. I'm just going to continue to target the Pittsburgh Pirates. You look at his recent form, his pitch count, all that fun stuff that we always look to check in on. The pitch count's up. He's gone 102, 104 pitches the last 2 times out, 99 the time before. You can see last time he went 8 innings pitched on 0 earned runs, 4 strikeouts against the Colorado Rockies. I mean, that's a Max Fried line right there. That's what he does. He commands the strike zone. He won't exactly rack up the most amount of strikeouts, but he'll give you 5 or 6 strikeouts on a consistent basis. He's going to limit the earned runs, and I like him to get the win as well as a massive favorite with the Atlanta Braves offense backing him up. So Max Fried, Pick number 4, we're going to be taking the over 39.5 pitcher fantasy score for him. And lastly, another elite pitcher on the slate that's a massive favorite, 213 favorite. It's going to be Garrett Cole taking on the Minnesota Twins. Phenomenal stuff across the board for Garrett Cole. You're looking at his numbers. Has a 2.880 with a 33% K rate, 14.8% swinging strike rate, 29% K rate against those righties, and a 38.1% K rate against those lefties. Elite stuff, and he gets to take on a Minnesota squad that only has a 3.43 implied run total. You're looking at their strikeouts up and down, especially for a guy with Garrett Cole's elite stuff. There's plenty of strikeouts in this lineup, kind of like Corbin Burns, who we talked about earlier. From the bottom up with Nick Gordon, 25%, 20, 32, 28, 18, 20, 21, 24, and 7% at the top of Luis Arias. So lots of strikeouts to be had. And once again, another guy that's a workhorse. I mean, the pitch count's way up. He's going to go deep into the ballgame. I expect him to go 6+ innings. You look at the last few times out, Detroit, 7 innings pitched, 9 strikeouts, 0 earned runs. 6 innings pitched, 10 strikeouts, 1 earned run. 8 innings pitched, 11 strikeouts, 5 earned runs against Baltimore. He had a little bit of a tough outing there, but the strikeouts were still there. Garrett Cole, you can't really ask for much more. You can't ask for much more as far as a matchup, and you can't ask for much more as far as a expected favorite with the Yankees expected to give him some runs against Dylan Bundy. So once again, pick number 5, we will be going with the pitcher fantasy score for Garrett Cole, over 43.5. It is up there, but I expect him to get, right around 50 or the upper 40, so it doesn't concern me. And the strikeouts are at 7.5. You could go with the strikeouts. Both him and Burns, I just, I don't see a sense of going with the strikeouts when they could easily go out there and have 7 strikeouts, but command the strike zone and hit the over fantasy score going 6+ innings. So I just prefer pitcher fantasy score, but don't get me wrong. You can mix and match the strikeouts with all these guys. Oftentimes when I'm targeting pitcher fantasy score, you can mix and match the strikeouts. And in general, you don't always have to play all these 5 guys in the same ticket. Mix and match these, because if we go, for instance, 4-1 and you mix and match them, you're going to be a lot more profitable than if you just go with the 5-man ticket and you double your money instead of 10xing it. But that is up to you. It's up to you how you manage your bankroll. You can do whatever you want with these 5 picks. Those are my 5 picks to get you winning some money over here on Prizepicks tonight. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. If you haven't checked out the premium content packages, check those out. Link below in the description. And if you haven't signed up for Prizepicks, sign up today. Use that promo code KJK DFS to receive an instant match deposit up to $100 on your first deposit today. Best of luck on your Prizepicks entries today, guys, and we will see you in the next one.